I gotta hit that string, you better watch it. With a cat that attack with a full clip. I got the whip, got the pitch.
Hello people out there, it's Vi, and today is kind of a talking video, kind of a rant. You know, it's right in the middle there. You know, that there, fine line. Anyway, these are some of the things I, as a trans woman, am tired of hearing. The first thing I'm tired of hearing is always, are you going to have the operation? Are you pre-op or post-op? This mainly applies to strangers. The reason for that is, unless I know you, I'm not going to feel comfortable sharing this information with you. I have a script here, by the way. I had to write all this down, because there was a lot. But, I mean, it's one thing to be really curious, but it's a very sensitive and personal subject, and I generally will not share this information with somebody that I do not know. And that is a personal decision. If you want to share that with someone, you're free to do so. I personally don't like to do it. Excuse me. Second one, this one, I hate this one. I can tell. Can you? Can you really? Basically, this happens after I tell people that I'm trans. Now, I will say, my hair is a lot shorter underneath the wig, as one of my previous videos probably shows. And, you know, I have had people say, like, oh, you must be a dude. I mean, I know I'm tomboyish, but I can be girly. I mean, I'm wearing, like, very girly stuff today. I'm just kind of in that mood, you know? It's, some days I'm tomboyish, some days I'm just overly girly like today. But, this bugs me because it completely destroys my self-confidence. Like, I spend a lot of time trying to make myself like how I look. Like, I took the time today, as I do every day, to put on makeup and a wig and dress up and make myself feel pretty for this video, and to go out and possibly to go out and get something to eat later. You know, stuff like that. And, yeah, it's just plain rude to tell someone, like, oh, I can tell you're trans. But, yeah, I know I'm not where I want to be yet. You don't have to point it out. Please do not do that. And I'm sure this applies to a lot of trans people. Like, don't point out that they're not there yet. It's extremely rude and inconsiderate. And it hurts people. The third thing is, why don't you keep your genitals the way they are? This question bugs me to no end. Like, I mean, no end. I hate this question. It's so annoying. Let me put this into simple perspective. I don't want what I currently have because it doesn't feel right. Yes, I'm pre-op. I get it. It's just, I'm sorry, but I hate this question so much. I don't feel comfortable with what I have. So yeah, I want to change it, and it is going to change. And I'm sorry I don't fit into your porn-esque fetish of girls with dicks, but that's not me. I'm not a fetish for you, okay? And I'm not a feminist either. I'm going to say that right now. I'm no feminist. I don't agree with a lot of stuff that feminists say. Like, yeah, women's rights are great and everything, important, but there's a lot of feminists I don't agree with who think men are scum or something. And I don't hate men, so that's why I don't identify as a feminist. The fourth one is, so are you a drag queen or... this question bugs me. Okay. It's just annoying. Don't get me wrong, I love drag queens. My personal favorite is Willem, by the way. But there's a difference between that and being trans. Drag queens are men who love dressing as women. Meanwhile, a trans woman, i.e. me, is someone born with like a male body or with a male body but feels as if they should be female. I am a trans woman, so I fit in that latter category. And I have felt this way since I was like really small. So, not a drag queen. But I do respect what they do, because Makeup on point. Trans people are just confused. I can't stand this. Okay. Yeah, I'll be real with you. I'm confused. Confused as to why this logic even exists. Look. Seriously, I know who I am. I know that I'm as normal as most people would be. Well, what you consider normal, I guess. I mean, I'm making videos on YouTube while wearing a wig and makeup, and I feel good about it, so yeah, I guess I'm normal. But I'm not confused about my gender. I'm really not. What I am confused about is a lot of other things, like fucking calculus. Fucking putting letters into math, come on, man. Oh, you're trans? You must like dudes then. I need to make this clear. This is such an annoying generalization. I swear to God. Yes, I'm a trans woman, but no, I do not like men in that way. I'll gladly be friends with dudes, but I don't want to date or sleep with one or kiss one. That's just, it's not me. And I honestly think that, like, yeah, there may be trans women out there who are, but I'm not. And if you like dudes, great, you know. If you're a trans woman or a trans man and you like dudes, you do you, boo. But it ain't me. You know, I'm not going to judge you if, you know, you're not like me and, you know, you like dudes or you like girls. It doesn't matter to me. That's you. Just don't let me in with everybody else. Because it's just really hard for me to understand why people don't get that I like girls. I'm dating a girl. Like, come on. You're a fake trans. You're not even trying. I need a second. This one I hear pretty often. And yeah, I'll be real with you. People... I can see why people would think that about someone like me, because technically I am pre-op. I don't have hormones yet. The reason for that is it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. And it's not for lack of trying. Believe me, I have been trying. It's just very tricky to do so. Like, most people don't realize how difficult it is to actually transition. Like, it takes a long time. So... yeah, I still have male bits, and I have to deal with shaving my face. But you know what? Once I get my hormones, it'll be worth the struggle and wait. Just gotta get through the waiting list. Pedophile. First of all, rude. Second, what the fuck? That's fucking gross. Why would anybody want to do anything with a kid? I certainly don't. If I'm in a public bathroom... it's because I probably ate something that hurt my stomach, and I need to use it. I'm checking my fucking makeup, or I need to pee, or I need to wash my hands. Just because I'm in there doesn't mean I'm looking for someone. Now, I might be in there trying to keep an eye out for a friend of mine. God only knows why I'm there, but it ain't for that reason. That's fucking nasty. And I'm not some sicko who preys on people. What you need to do, if you think that way, is stop watching Fox News and start looking into what trans people actually do in bathrooms. Most of the time, it's the same shit you do. Let's be real. Oh, so you're like Jeffree Star? Okay. Calm, bitch, calm. Okay. Let me be real with you for a second, like I always am. No. I'm nothing like Jeffree Star. I have nothing against him personally. Honestly, I saw Shane's video on it. Put it in perspective, why he's kind of the way he is and all that stuff, and I had a little bit more respect for him after watching it. But no, I am not anything like him personally. You know, some people think, like, immediately when they think trans, I think, oh, Jeffrey. Or they think we're drag queens, like I mentioned earlier. And you know, if you're like that, I'm not gonna really care, but I'm not. And it's nothing personal either. I don't think he'll ever actually see this. But if he does, hey, you know, just want to know I got nothing against him. I'm just not the same. And that's fine. You're trans? That's hot as fuck. Like I said before, I'm not a fucking fetish. And honestly, I'm kind of creeped out by people who say this, especially if I just met them. I used to frequent bars with a friend of mine, and occasionally I would hear this, and I just go, excuse me? What? And it's usually followed with some kind of weird comment, like, oh, do you like this, that, or the other position? I'm just like, why are you asking me this? I'm not going to go into details because some of them were kind of graphic, but, ugh, gross. You've changed. Well, yes and no. Like, yeah, my appearance has changed. I wear makeup and wigs, and I'm dressed pretty sometimes. But personality-wise, I'm still the same as I've always been. I am still the same weird, impersonation using random weird person I've always been. Like, yeah, I did change a little, I guess, because I used to be on medication when I was in high school for something that was actually a false diagnosis, or a misdiagnosis, I guess. I was misdiagnosed with bipolar, when in reality, I just have very bad social anxiety. So, and post-traumatic stress disorder, but that's a whole nother thing. But I haven't really changed much. Be 100% real on that one, I'm still me. That part of me really doesn't change much. I'm still crazy as hell. Believe me. I'm kidding. I'm not that crazy. I'm not a yandere. Or am I? Oh my god, you could be my wing woman. No. Usually this happens with girls who want me to go ahead on guys with them. If it's a friend I've known for a while, like over a year, then yeah, I'll go with and I'll keep an eye on them, make sure they don't get into a lot of trouble. And so they don't drink too much. I know a certain friend who really needed to hear that before. She's gone clean though, and I'm proud of her. Not saying names, but she knows who she is. But it's very uncomfortable when strangers say this. Like, I barely know you, and I'm not a dude, so why are you asking? Or why are you saying this? But it's even weirder than that when it's dudes saying it. Like, man, I get you're desperate, but damn, you really need help if you're asking me, because I am the least smooth person. I'm not smooth in the fucking slightest. If you think I'm gonna be, like, taking girls home at a bar, I ain't smooth. Trust me, I may look pretty, but this chick, I'm lucky I'm even in a relationship right now with how not smooth I am. I will be 100% real. Okay, I'm gonna say this one. It's very adult, so just letting people know that YouTube, like, I know I'm not making money from this, but be nice. How big is your dick, chest, or butt? This is something I've heard a lot when I used to be on online chat rooms. And when I was single, I used to do that a lot. I don't answer them because they're very personal. You know, and I'd rather not share that with someone I just met online and I'm probably never going to talk to again. Like, I don't get the logic of sharing that with a stranger. Like, yeah, you could be the most attractive person in the world, I still wouldn't share that if I didn't know you. Like, I think when shortly after I first came out, I got asked this, and I straight up said, even if you were one of my favorite people from a movie or something, I wouldn't share this, because it's very strange. Needless to say, they got mad and said that I was probably a fake. The internet's a weird place, let me tell you. And then it leads into this one, because it's still technically in the internet chat room kind of thing. Pick. Like I said, I used to frequent chat sites a lot, and this was one of the most asked things for both guys and girls to ask. I don't send pics ever to anyone. I did when I was single, and only to people I'd gotten to know, and if they asked for it. I'd never send, I would never send unsolicited things like that, and I don't send even things when people ask now, because I think it's fucked up to do that in a relationship, and it's just weird to me. It's become very taboo for me to think about that, because I hate my body. I will be, I'll be honest, I can't stand how I look. I can't stand how I look naked. I'll put it out there. I hate how my body looks. So, for people to be like, send me a picture of you without clothes, it's just like, you don't want that. Believe me, honey. And it's honestly, here's the thing. What makes it worse is when people don't even ask. They just demand to see one, or they try to guilt trip you into it. It's, really rude. It's extremely rude and disrespectful to the person you're talking to. And I really hate it. And that's just the kind of world we live in, I guess, where everybody wants a piece of someone. I don't know. It's just, not my thing anymore. I kind of grew out of that after I started getting into serious relationships again. The most asked thing that I'm tired of hearing is this. Can you just, be a boy today? Or I get told, I need you to be male today. This is something I really can't stand. I'm going to be clear. I'm not gender fluid. I can't just... I don't ever feel like a dude. And when I start growing facial hair, it's, really uncomfortable for me, because I feel awkward. And I feel like I'm not me anymore. It's even body hair and even leg hair, for the most part, still bugs me. Because I like showing off my legs. I'll be honest, I have very nice legs. And I like to show them off. I mean, I'm wearing a skirt right now. That should be proof enough. I can't just not be me because you ask. And just asking me to do that hurts way more than you think. Especially when it's from someone in my friend group or my family. Nothing personal to anyone who has said this in my family, because I know they didn't mean it personally, but I took it that way. And it is personal, because, when you come out as trans, you don't want to be who you were for anybody. You just want to be you. And that's why I started making videos. That's why I started doing this, because it made me feel better than I was. And I'm sorry, but I won't sacrifice who I am for someone else's, need to feel comfortable. I used to, and it fucked me up. So one day I just said no more. I drew the line in the sand. I said no more. And I made the decision to be me. And I'm happier now that I did. I mean, I'm making these videos for people, and I feel... It doesn't even feel like work. It feels great to me to be able to make this and just share things about my life. And there's a reason it's called My Spooky Life. This is me. Yeah, I'm a little gothic, a little weird, but my channel is about my life, and I just really want to share that with people. I just kind of want to say thank you to anyone who takes a little bit of time to watch me during the day, or even subscribes. I'm not, part of me wants to say, I'm not really suited for YouTube, but I kind of am. I'm kind of not. It's that fine line again. But thank you if you take time to watch me. And watch the whole video, too. God damn, you put up with my rambling. But anyway, I'm done rambling. That's all I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, why not consider giving it a like and subscribing? It'd make me smile. And I'd love to have you along for the ride. I mean, it's a lot of fun for me. So, why not join us? You know, join me on my little trip of life. And until next time, stay beautiful. Bye!